Yo bro, what's up? Welcome to a new video on my channel, and today I'm going to tell you about 10 things everybody should do. Okay, let's go. I want you to stay until the end because this is what I'm showing you the most important ones. First up, we have reading. And I'm not talking about novels, I'm talking about real educational books. They are very important because this is what keeps you growing and what keeps getting knowledge into your mind. I'm trying on reading at least 5 pages every single day. This really helps me to just also relax, usually after my workouts or something, or I do it in the morning. Secondly, we have journaling. I know this might sound a little basic, but actually this is something that helped me a lot in my day-to-day life. Because it just, before sleeping, it's just good for your brain because all of the information is just out of it. Nein, doch. What I like to do for the concepts while journaling is, first, I do a brain dump, just anything that's on my mind. Then, I do one thing that I've done good that day and one thing that I could have done better. This just gives me an overview of how the day was and stuff. Finally, I like to write down just three major to-dos of the next day. If you have done all of these in the evening, the day is a win. No matter how bad you were in other things, it's just a win. A major win, and it's a good day. One other thing that just came to my mind about journaling is write 3 things. I know it's a 3 again, but it's just the perfect amount of something. Write 3 things every morning that you're thankful for. And here comes the rule. One thing that is completely basic, just the most basic thing. Like for example, I wrote down for 2 months or something now that I have breakfast every morning because it was just the best thing that I always looked up to after my hard morning routine. Third, going to the gym regularly. I know this is pretty basic, but once you think about it, 95% of the world population don't ever go there. Like 95% can't do a real good push-up. And here's the thing I want you to do. 3 times a week at least, doing at least 1 upper body and 1 lower body per week, and then if you're just doing 3 workouts, 1 full body. That just will keep you trained and fit for a few days or weeks or months. It's not just for looking good, but it's also for your future self, because the pain you get in now is the reward you get later. This is what everybody should focus on too. Next up, we have waking up early. I know this is also like a pretty basic and often said thing to do, but I really just like to say it again because I love to have like 1 hour of deep work before the day even really starts. It's just a thing that really put me ahead of other people in school and my social life too, because I just have more time in the evening and on the weekends. For the 5th point in the list, we have work on some kind of side hustle. It can be YouTube, I don't care, it can be ETFs and papers and stuff. It also can be some AI thing, just something that could keep you getting a little bit of amount of money after like 3 or 4 months extra that you can spend on healthy things and just have more. The next point in the list is pretty similar but still different, which is get yourself a creative hobby. I don't care if it's coding or drawing or I don't know, like something like that, editing maybe too, but it's very important because it gives you time to relax, and someday it might even turn into something bigger that you make money off. So actually thinking about it, or your hobbies can turn into your side hustle time to time, because it's just something that's fun for you. And the more fun you have, the more likely it is that you will succeed. At number 7 in the list, we have record your progress. This can be progress pics in the gym, or just recording the hours you worked every day for a month or something. This is something that gets you a habit of increasing 1% every single day and getting better 1% every single day. It also just gives motivation to you, because it's normal for humans to want more every time you do something. So if you have like 1 hour of work at one day and then like 1 hour and 10 minutes, you increased. Which leads us straight to the next point in the list, which is celebrate your wins. I know nobody usually says this, but actually this is one of the things that led me to where I am right now, which is pretty high because I'm an A+ student and I'm always looking for self-improvement. And it's usually the people that don't celebrate their wins, which are kept small, because they think I have to be better the whole time and stuff. And they're not actually getting there, because their brain is thinking, I don't have to get better because I'm not getting anything anyway for it. Number 9 is the most important point in the list. Distribute your time. I always like to follow the 11-5-8 rule, which is 11 hours of really hard work. Like actually the work that gets you somewhere. Then 5 hours of a little bit more relaxing stuff, like hobbies, family, and relationships. And then 8 hours of good sleeps, which makes you ready for the next day to make your wins even bigger. Last but not least, for number 10, I want to give a way of thinking to you, which is the weekend is built during the week. You have to think about this a little bit longer to understand. But when you work hard during the week, you can relax on the weekend. I always have like Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon at least free, if even not Sunday morning, because I'm working hard during the week and getting the hustle in during the week. There it is, already reached the end of 10 things everybody should do. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to never miss new uploads. You're simply Sammy.